sa Northern California, San Mateo County. Sa tagong lokasyon, matatagpuan ang tanggapan ng Gang Intelligence Unit ng Sheriff's Office. Muling pinahintulutan ng grupo ng BITAG Team Ride Along na maidokumento ang malawakang operasyon ng Gang Task Force.
Kakaibang mga paraphernalia ngayon na gamit itong mga gangs. Every year, nag-i-evolve yung Gang Task Force. Kakaiba last year, marami nang nadagdag na mga armas nakuha to. Ito mga actual to. Tunay. Yung iba are sort of like props na ginagamit nila. Totoo to. These are real. Lahat to ginagamit to as weapons.
Mula sa iba't ibang police department, mabilis na nagdatingan ng mga miyembro ng Gang Task Force.
Sergeant.
Kabilang dito ang Pilipinong sheriff na si Antonio Torres.
We're producing this actually for Filipino communities and back home, also here.
So you'll be here every day, like all this way?
Just for the Gang Task Force.
Dumating din si Pinoy Patrol Officer James De Los Santos, nakatalaga sa Neighborhood Response Team o NRT ng South San Francisco Police Department.
This has been a very successful program both last year.
Inumpisahan na ang briefing para sa sasagawang operasyon.
This week. Just to give you a little bit of a recap, right now we are in the final week of phase 3. Last week they did a really good job. There were 21 new gang validations. There have been 41 weapon seizures year to date, and that is something that we really want to focus on this week. If you guys can recover some weapons, that would be great. I know you guys really work hard on doing it.
May tuturing special na pribilehiyo itong binigay sa atin ngayon dito ng San Mateo Gang Task Force sa pamumuno ni Captain Doug Davis. Ito yung mga pulis na to na nakikita nyo ngayon sa loob ng kwarto. Ito yung mga pulis na coming from 20 different police departments. Iba-ibang syudad sa loob ng San Mateo County. Trabaho nila tuwing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Ito yung operations nila pagdating ng alas 5 hanggang alas 2 na madaling araw. So, ito yung paglilinis ng mga lansangan kung saan makikita yung mga nagbabangyan-gahan.
We want to do this to be safe. We want to do this right. Make sure you do proper officer safety. It's a huge thing. The gangbangers out there don't have rules of engagement, so we do. So just be safe out there, be smart, and make as many contacts as possible, and make sure that you understand why we're out here. We're not out here just to jack these people up, but we actually have objectives. And talk to your team about that, your squads, to find out exactly what it is you're trying to do and what it is you're trying to accomplish. And we'll have another successful tour. That's it. Thanks.
So ngayon, relax pa sila, nag-uusap-usap at ganito yung sinasabing bonding muna before the operations out in the field. So maghihiwa-hiwala ito, kanikal ng mga mobile patrol. And doon sa mga mobile patrol, may mga katandem yan.
9, I don't know if I said that right. San Mateo? Yeah. Stop, say that. I put the wrong number down for probation, so if you guys just want to scratch it in, it's 510 921.
Looks like we're kind of spread out with search packets this time around, but we only have 7 for the week, so that's a good thing.
Agad naghanda ang lahat ng miyembro ng Gang Task Force.
Let's go over here, we'll get you guys suited up.
All set na kami para doon sa operation ngayon na gagawin ng San Mateo Gang Task Force. Sasakay kami kay Captain Doug Davis, tulad din ng ginawa namin nung nakarang taon. Pero kakaiba to, mas we expect na mas ma-action. Mga kasama natin ngayon, ibang team to. Mukhang sasakyan itong Expedition, silver car, I don't know. Baka ito nga. Ito nga.
Joseph Fabrio.
Isang wanted na gang member ang unang nilang pakay.
Parkwood Drive. And do you know what he's 1030 for? I think we'll play it safe. We'll sit on the house, and then let me call you back. That's dispatch. All right, bye.
What's happened is there's a guy that we've been looking for, and we just got a call from one of our informants that says they think they know where they're at. So we're trying to pin down where that address is, and maybe we'll go sit on that for a while, see if we can find him.
See if she could put, give you a description of what he's wearing. That way it'd be a little easier for us if he comes out. Cool. All right. Okay, thanks, dude.
Habang nasa daan, patuloy ang intelligence gathering laban sa gang suspect.
Yeah. So 5'5", anywhere between 5'5" and 5'8". Brown hair, brown eyes, about 175 pounds. We do have information that he is a runner, so as soon as he sees us, he knows he's wanted, he's gonna run. So if he gets in the car, he may put everybody in danger with the possibility of, driving, trying to drive away at a high rate of speed, just to avoid being arrested.
In our county, if you get into a vehicle pursuit and the person you're pursuing is somebody that you know, we usually cancel that pursuit. Just too many risks involved with high-speed chases, especially using unmarked vehicles like this. So the hope is that we'll be able to get on top of him and put the grab on him before he gets to a vehicle, or at least block him in a parking lot. Hey Sergeant, it's Doug Davis.
Dahil positibo ang impormasyon, tinawagan ni Captain Doug Davis ang ibang grupo.
And there's a spot behind that Starbucks would be a good spot to rally up. And we'll get and it's right next to there. And the informant says they're sitting in there right now. So we'll head that way and we'll meet you there. All right, bye.
So right now we called another unit to come meet us so we could come up with a game plan.
Sa staging area, sasagawang final briefing.
Ultimately, we'd like to sit on the place where he's at and see if we can get eyes on him. If we can get eyes on him and catch him coming out and get him before he gets to his car, that would be the best. If not, we may be able to do a probation search of the home and see if we see him inside the home. But right now, we're fairly close to where he's supposedly at.
Maya-maya lang, nagdatingan na ang lahat ng miyembro.
Ginawa lang staging area itong lugar na to sa likod ng mall. At malapit nandito yung bahay ng kanilang tinutugis na wanted. So titingnan natin kung ano mga susunod na hapang na gagawin nila. Pagbibitag dito sa wanted na to.
Yeah, runner or armed or
What's that?
anything sketchy about it?
Okay, so real quick, we're going to be heading over to 1616 Parkwood Drive right here in San Mateo. I believe it's right up off of De Anza. Person in question is going to be Joseph Fabro. So he's 1030 out of Santa Clara County. Felony probation out of Santa Clara County. He's going to have a tattoo of Bay Area on his arms. My plan is you guys sitting on one side, us sitting on the other side of the location, and just kind of sit for a little bit, wait for him to come out.
We get a foot pursuit, have at it, just stay paired up. If he gets to a car, we're gonna let that go. Okay. So if he gets to a car and takes off, we know who he is, let him take off, and we'll get him another day.
Tiningnan ni Captain Doug Davis, Detective Gabriel Huerta at iba pang miyembro ng GTF ang tunay na katauhan ng suspect sa database ng San Mateo County.
Look, that's the guy we're looking for. The person in there is on probation, so we can go in and do a probation search, maybe, unless we decide not to.
So depending on if we go in and do a probation search on the residence, we'll call more additional units just for backup on the outside while we make contact at the front door.
Back end, this to a trail that goes all the way around Hillsdale and back.
Well, if he takes off and starts running, then Gabe and I will hang out at the front, and you two can go ahead and chase him up the hillside. Sound good? Yeah. All right.
kumilos na ang mga operatiba ng Gang Task Force.
No clothing, no vehicle. We're just gonna have to keep our eyes open.
I wish we had a blacked out tent, you know.
Should be right. 16, right there. So that's the house we're gonna. Looked like the front door was wide open. That's the house with the blue car. That's going to be the house.
Isinagawang stakeout sa di kalayuan sa bahay ng wanted na gang member.
Before King David George 236 and myself 3 David 51 and 99 Sam 10 and his group are out on that Parkwood call.
Want to wait?
Matyagang nag-aabang ang GTF kasama ang team ride-along ng BITAG.
Our backup is right here. They're at the cul-de-sac, so they can't see the front of the house.
Oh.
If he comes out, they're going to be coming down from this way and in. Won't be coming this way.
Okay.
So if he comes out and goes towards that white car, I'll just let him know he's on the move. He come down the cul-de-sac, and then we'll roll up.
Okay.
I'm going to deploy one of the drones out the back.
Hey, Alexis just pulled up. He had eyes on us. You think would be cool to just do a probation search?
Yeah, I do it now though.
All right, we can do it now.
Ilang saglit lang ang lumipas, naging mabilis ang pangyayari.
99 Sam 10, why don't you come down? We're going to do the search now. He's just walking out into the front door.
Nagkantabay lang kami sa labas ngayon dahil papasukin na lang itong subject. Dahil gagawin lang probation search. So medyo baka may takbuhan to rito. In-expect natin, hindi natin alam. Pumuposisyon yung ibang mga kasamahan ng mga taga-gang task force. Gigilid lang tayo, baka posibleng lumabas dito sa harap. Si Doug Davis at 4 na kasamahan ng mga taga-gang task force sa loob na. Ginawa na lang option 2, probation search dahil nasa under probation yung wanted na to.
Isinagawa ang probation search.
Bukas daw yung sliding door sa likod. Kaya't may hinala sila. Baka natunugan kami kanina nung tumambay sa labas. O mabilis ang pangamoy pag ang tao isang wanted, laging tamang hinala. Kaya ang ginawa ni Captain Doug Davis, on foot, pinahanap doon sa Filipino patrol officer na kasama sa gang task force si James de Los Santos ng South San Francisco Police Department. Titingnan natin kung makukuha nila.
Well, he's wanted out of another county for felony probation violation. So basically he's been arrested and then he made another violation which gave him a felony warrant. Obviously it's gang related. So right now the officers are up that cul-de-sac in the bushes area there. As soon as the canine car gets here, we'll move up that direction.
Pagdating ng dog tracker, sinimula ng pagtugis sa tumakas na suspect.
Just come up. Yeah, you know Gabe Huerta? Of course. Yeah, he's up there at the top. Negative 3 David 51 from 3 Sam 51. I'm sending Marty, your canine, up to you right now. You should see him in a sec. So you can see this is the gate. This is the backyard gate.
Okay, that's why.
So he came out that gate went up somewhere in here. So I've got officers that are in these backyards, and this dog's a tracking dog, so he's going to see if he can pick up a scent and follow him.
The dog knows who's going to be chasing?
This sheriff's office dog here, and this Marty is the handler, and what we have got is another officer with him, so you always work in pairs. So the handler is going to be paying attention to what the dog's doing, and the officer that with him is to protect the canine handler, right? Because all the attention of the handler is on his dog, so he needs another officer there with him to protect him. So right now that we know he came out that gate, so that dog's seeing if he can pick up a scent, and then see if he can track it up through here.
Yeah, you can put them on it. I don't know. Do you want to start them from here? No. Okay. All right.
Negative. They were out front a little while ago. I'm up on the top of the cul-de-sac now with the canine.
San Mateo just left, but
Start them from here.
okay. Just on the beam, Marty, right there.
Sa likod ng bahay ng wanted na gang member, hybrid na marijuana ang aming nadiskubre.
All right, let's go, Gabe. Let's go do something fun. Yeah, I mean, he obviously took off out of this gate somewhere. He's either hunkered down up here on the hillside or he squirted out to one of the sides and got in the road. So unfortunately, we don't have a good perimeter around him to lock him in. So we're hoping we'll get lucky with a dog and be able to find him in one of these backyards, maybe just laying down or trying to hide.
Nasa itaas ng hill na yan, yung dalawang canine officers na may kasamang sniffing dog, hinala nila, umakyat doon, galing dito sa bahay na to, paakyat, nag-over the backwood doon sa freeway at posible baka nag-hitch. Highway 92 na yun doon eh. Kaya yun ang hinala kanina. Paikot-ikot na lang yung aso. Wala nang maamoy na bagay na nanggaling dun sa suspect na wanted. So titingnan natin kung anong re-report ng dalawang canine officers pagbaba.
Pretty aggressive up this driveway.
Yeah.
He got on odor like the fence, put his nose to the ground, went up, back out that backyard, came down here, good track, and then went to the fence, came down, a couple throwbacks down here. He hit the fence and he's gone.
So he probably went up there, scouted out a bit, and then bailed up the fence. Yeah. And 92 is where we're at on the other side of that fence? Mm-hmm. All right.
92 and Deanza, actually.
Oh, okay.
When I was coming in, I go, oh, that's a good place to hide, you know.
Yeah. Well, he took off up that hill, so.
Nakatakas man ang gang member, patuloy pa rin siyang tutugisin ng gang task force ng San Mateo County.
A couple hundred yards before you hit Highway 92.
I mean, but if I were him, I would take the highest spot.
Yeah, so would I.
Wait until we leave.
Yeah, just wait us out, however long it takes, right? Laying low, waiting for us to leave. And if the dog can't sniff them out here, then we'll just take off. Get him another time.